Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Now Loading. I'm Alex Thompson.
I am Christian Mason.
And we are here to give you your sneak peeks for the week of February 26th. Now, as you know, we always start this off with new releases, and this is no different.
Right.
So I'm gonna let you go first, because you have a dumb game, and I'm sorry. I threw it out there, I just think it's...
So my dumb game, I do admit it's the timing. It's a re-release per the usual. I'm talking about Payday 2 for the Nintendo Switch coming out. If you don't know about Payday 2, it's basically a bank robbing game, 4-player co-op, which is pretty cool because there's multiple ways you can go about it. Like everyone can just go in guns blazing, or you can kind of be sneaky about it, and you get different perks for doing different things. I think the problem is that this game came out a while back. I mean, not like long enough for it to be like a retro game, but it's been a couple years now.
Is it as old as Skyrim?
I think it's around that time.
Okay, because I mean, they released that for the Switch.
They keep doing that, the Skyrim thing though. Like, how many times are they gonna re-release Skyrim? Anyway, that's not the point.
It's
Payday 2.
A lot more popular of a game.
Yeah, Skyrim now coming to an app near you. I think that's a thing. Anyway, I guess like the exciting thing about this, and the thing that's actually making it a little different and maybe worth playing, is that there is a Nintendo Switch exclusive character with different perks, and her name is Joy, if I'm not mistaken, like the Joy-Cons, and like she has a sort of like a Daft Punk mask with LEDs, and it's like red and blue like the controllers, which I think is really cool, and apparently that introduces a new way to play the game that hasn't been done before, and that's pretty neat. And there's also like a local player, so if like two people have the game and they're Switch, they can take them places and play. So I guess that's cool. I think for like the diehard Payday 2 fan, if you happen to have a Switch, it might be worth checking out. Otherwise, I do agree. It's a little far out. It is coming out though. It is, I would say, a key release of the week. It's coming out February 27th specifically. On a Nintendo Switch near you.
I will say this: when that game came out, it had a little bit of hype behind it.
Yeah,
when it first came out, it had pretty good hype behind it.
I'm not gonna say it's a bad game either. And even this version, I'm sure it's
fun in its own way.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like a lot of companies are like, oh, we never got to put that out on Nintendo, and now that Nintendo's like, yeah, bring them on. They're like, well, we got this game. It's like 6 years old, but we could sell it, right?
We can make it work.
Yeah, and they are, and they're making them work. I just, I think I would have rather seen a new Payday game released across the board, and it also happened to be on Switch.
You know what makes me curious about games like this, though? Especially ones that are like, a few years old.
Okay.
You have to pay full price again to get them?
I think so. I think this one's the full $59.99. It might be different if you download it on the
I mean, I understand you get the one character or whatever, but if the original game's going for like 20, 15 bucks at a store or whatever, right?
Or less online.
Do you want to pay like $30-something to get one character?
More than that. I mean, I think what you're paying for is the experience on the Switch, because I'm sure there's like the motion controls per the usual, and I wouldn't say it's just for the character. I would say it's for like the new way of playing. Mm-hmm. And I do like the idea of the local co-op, because I don't think that was a thing in past ones, especially that like you can take your system and be like hanging out at your friend's house and both play on your own system, like right in front of you. But yeah. Yeah, cool. So what do you got?
Okay,
Move on to you.
Yeah, I got something that's different. Did you ever play Portal back in the day?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Portal's cool. But this is Bridge Constructor Portal. Okay? It's a little different.
Okay.
Once you see it's gonna look very familiar to a lot of other like games that you've played, maybe on your mobile phone, someone else. But it comes out February 28th, and it's for the PS4, the Switch, Xbox One, and Steam. Okay?
Okay.
It's all coming out, all beeline one time. Okay? It's like a 2D line rider-ish kind of thing in a way.
Yeah, I've seen Bridge Constructor before.
Yeah.
And I've seen Portal before.
And now they're mixing them together. We get one thing. The object of the game, you got to get from one point to the other. obviously. If you played the other games, you know that.
Yes.
Yeah. So this one, you're basically setting up like you have like a cart thing, and then you have to like build bridges and get through obstacles and stuff to get from one point of the map to the other point of the map without dying, without your bridge failing and just getting destroyed or whatever. And yeah, it's really, really simple. It looks like it could be a phone game. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know for sure, but I feel like Bridge Constructor, like just the standard. I don't know if it was originally, but I think there might be a phone version or an app version.
I feel like that's the thing with me. Like, I know everyone's going crazy because it's like Portal. Everyone loves Portal. This is the first thing that's new Portal in a while, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that it's coming out for PS4, Switch, Xbox One, and all this stuff, when I feel like it could just be released on your phone, maybe a handheld or something.
I think what's concerning is I think it might be a little expensive for what it is.
Right.
I don't know the price point on this one, but I'm assuming it's going to be about $15.
Yeah,
because usually that's just what they end up being. And that might be a little bit. I don't know. Portal's fun, and I guess I could add an element. I think it's just going to depend on like, is that your type of game? Are you like the kind of methodical puzzle strategy kind of thing? It's a little bit of its Portal hype, but I guess that's cool that Valve is, I guess, somewhat.
It's developed by Clockstone.
Developed by Clockstone. I guess there's a license from Valve.
I guess.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everything about this game, I mean, the concept seems cool. Everyone's like real stoked, whatever, right? But then I started like researching it and stuff, and I'm just like, just give us a new Portal game, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice. Especially with these, the new consoles and everything. It'd be way, way more cool if we could just get a new Portal game.
Yeah. Well,
not a Bridge Constructor. Some people will be stoked on it. I'm not trying to just like, just like rain on its parade and knock it down and stuff.
I feel like
it looks like it would be fun. Like if I actually sat down and played it, I could probably see myself just like for an hour or 2 hours, sitting there and just playing it. But overall, I don't know.
I feel like neither of us are super excited about the games this week. I mean, there are exciting games coming out, and they might be exciting individually. I don't know.
That's a weird part of the year too for video game releases.
It is. It's a little bit of a downward slope, but I don't know. It'll probably be fun. I really do wish Valve would start making more games again.
I'm gonna see a Half-Life.
A decent Team Fortress 2 update would be nice, but you can dream. Anyways,
we'll get into something more exciting because we're gonna get into the news for this week. It's actually, I'm surprised at this. We talked a little bit about this beforehand, but Overwatch League just signed their first female player, which is surprising to me because there's a bunch of different teams. I'm way surprised there hasn't been like a lady on a team yet.
Yeah, we should clarify because this confused me. Not like our Dallas Overwatch team, but apparently the entire Overwatch League just got its...
So the Shanghai Dragons recruited, I guess, some Korean people to come onto their team, and she happened to be one of them. And I mean, it's a big stepping stone. I mean, Overwatch is played by a lot of female gamers. My wife included plays Overwatch almost every single day. And so, to me, in my head, I was like, why wasn't this a thing like sooner? From the like
sort of, yeah. But I mean, it's a thing now, and that's
cool.
Exciting because it's paving the way, I guess, in a lot of senses. Because I mean, there's the whole commercialization and the popularity of Major League Gaming, and now there's some female representation too, which I think is awesome. So
yeah, it's actually funny. I saw a little fun fact about this girl. Apparently, she's been doing like competitive gaming since she was 16. I think she's 18 or 19 now.
Cool.
And back then, she actually used to get accused of cheating because she would beat everybody so bad.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, that's cool, And I don't know. My most curious question is, I wonder who she mains. Who is her main character? That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question, and we'll find out.
We'll find out, I guess. Right. But another thing is, I don't think Overwatch League is over yet. So is she gonna just jump in the next one? I'm assuming. Or
I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
Like,
how
you have to wait for
either.
the next season. Like, did she sign on?
Sign now. You have like a year to train, and then. Or when does the next Overwatch? We have so many questions for this.
More
Overwatch.
questions than answers, really.
I'm sorry, guys. We thought that we were going to give you the news, and instead we're questioning the news.
Yeah,
so.
if you have the news, let us know. We'd like it.
But yeah, overall, Overwatch League has been pretty cool. Dallas, disappointed. We had a lot more hype behind you guys, but we'll see what happens.
Don't address them directly. That makes it worse.
Yeah. But
there's next season.
There's always
whenever
next
that
season.
happens.
Just like we say with the Cowboys, there's always next year. So we'll see.
They're America's Overwatch team.
Hopefully, maybe.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so I guess a gal on the Overwatch League. That's
it's cool.
Them's the fact. No, it is cool. I think
cool.
I think it's good. I think it's a good stepping stone. I think. I mean, I don't necessarily feel like. I don't know. There's a lot of sexism in gaming.
There is a lot of sexism in gaming.
That's like going back to like she got accused of cheating. Like I feel like that's typical, and that's really sad.
I don't want to act like I got beat by a girl.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is cool. It's a really good step in a really good direction, and hopefully we'll get some more diversity on the teams coming up. So looking forward to the upcoming Overwatch season. Since I guess
Shanghai Dragons.
Shanghai Dragons, one to watch there.
Yeah. See how this turns out.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about Patreon?
I can tell you several things about Patreon. One, it is a website. I know that much.
Okay.
Second off, though, we at PopNerd have an account on Patreon, and you can go check it out. We've got exclusive content like the Retro Rewind, which we do. We talk about an anniversary game, and this week, if you are not Patreon, we talk about Pokemon Stadium, which is why that popped up in between moments there. Yeah. But yeah, check us out on there. Exclusive content. You can subscribe for a certain amount of tiers, for certain amounts of money to help us out, give you better content and things like that. And yeah, there's also we also have well, it's not quite the store, but we do also have T-shirts and things like that.
Yeah. So our store now, we're doing Valentine's Day stuff, but now we're moving on. It's teespring.com/store/PopNerdTV.
And we'll provide a link because that's a lot.
That is a lot. So go on there, check out our shirts.
we do fun designs sometimes too.
You can get a mug. That's a now loading mug, which is cool because I like coffee. So all you coffee drinkers out there.
I like mugs.
Yeah. Hey, there you go.
This works out.
Yeah, and we got shirts, for all the other shows, everything else. But yeah, I guess.
Feel free to check them out.
Yeah, check them out. And we're going to wrap this up. I'm Alex Thompson.
I am Christian Mason.
We will catch you next time. All right, guys. So moving on from our news, we are going to go back. So if you're a Patreon follower, you're in luck because we're going way back. Like way, way back. To a time back in the year 2000 when everything was supposed to be fancy and there was flying cars and the internet was going to explode. And
that's right, 1999.
Yeah. But February